Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're hopping into Garp's challenge, Heavenly Demon 1, with the Mono Quick team led by the boy Smoker. So if you guys have been keeping up with my channel, you will know that I actually managed to pull this guy on my treasure map reward ticket. So this is the Sugo that I got just for getting in the top 3,000 of treasure map. So I thought, you know what, we've got the Garp challenges we need to do quick, so we're going to take him in. So, out of the two, Smoker and Sugar, unfortunately Smoker sort of got the short end of the stick. Sugar's mechanic is just incredibly fun, it's incredibly unique, where Smoker's just very bland and sort of, he's very strong, but he's just, yeah, he's very bland. So, this is the team we're using today. This is the team we're rocking. We have Bardo Cavendish. We are using Legend Sugar just for flex and lols. We have the rare recruits Sengoku, which you just saw on this particular stage to remove the despair and give us an orb boost. And then we have the rare recruit Pudding. Now on this team, I have rare recruit Pudding Limit Break keyed. It's not overly essential, but she is definitely a unit that I would look at using a key on if you guys have spare limit break materials and spare keys, as she's just awesome for these Garp challenges, and I pretty much use her for pretty much all of the teams that I have made. And she's one of the go-tos for all three of these stages, so she's going to see a lot of play moving forward as well. So she's definitely one to look at with your limit break key. On to stage 3 now. We come up against Rebecca. She gives us 3 turns of paralysis, and she has 3 turns of defense up. With this particular team, we are just going to stall it out. No need to remove the paralysis. We have quite a large HP pool with Smoker's Captain effect. He's a 1.35 times boost to HP with quick units, and with the switch effect of Bardo Cavendish, we can just utilize the healing mechanic and the defense, or the damage reduction I should say. The other thing to note about this particular team that we're using today is we are using the Big Mom ship. Because Smoker is a driven unit, we can, and he's a quick unit, so we can utilize the ship, and we can get a little bit of healing back with that meat orb. So on the third turn against Rebecca, we are going to use the Bardo Cavendish special just to sort of tank a better shot from Rebecca. We don't really need that special till the end anyway, so we can use it now. Next we are going to use Smoker's special, and then we can just attack and take out Rebecca. And now that Rebecca's dead, we can move on to the next stage against the Dressrosa gang. We have King Punch, we have Hack, we have Bellamy, we have King Ricky, we have Blue Gilly, and we have no clue what the fat guy in the corner's name is. So on this particular stage, we are going to use our other Smoker special. That's just going to give us a 2 times attack boost to quick units, and that way we can sort of just blast through as many of these guys as we possibly can. We did get quite a nice cooldown on this particular stage, so not a big issue with taking too much damage here. On the second turn, we are going to kill Ricky. Ricky does have a high cooldown, but he does hit fairly hard. But we do want to sort of stall out, well, not stall out, we do want to use our all characters attacks, because we do want to try and get some meat orbs, as we are going to stall a little bit here. We don't want to let King Punch get off his deadly punch shot, so we do want to kill him before the countdown goes down, and then we can move on to the next stage. So ideally here, we just want to get a little bit of cooldown back for the Sengoku special, as we are going to need that on the next stage. You can use Sugar's special a little bit earlier in the run as well if you really want to. It's not overly essential, but I just sort of wanted to use it at the end. I actually wanted to use it against Treble. That was the main reason I bought Sugar, but she's replaceable with any other unit. Any other quick unit should work fine. She's another driven unit though too, so she does get a buff from Bardo Cavendish when you use their special. So I just really like using the Sugar mechanic, to be honest. And they came out at the same time, so I thought, why not use them on the same team, right? Alright, so now that we've got our Sengoku special down to a 2-turn cooldown, we can move on to the next stage. We are going to get as much stalling as we possibly can, because we still need to get our Smokers down as well as our Bardo Cavendish. So once we have our Sengoku special, we can move on. If you can have a quick orb on your Pudding, that is going to help you guys out when you use her special as well. Alright, so onto Bardo now. Bardo puts up a 2-turn shield for 20 hits, and he gives us Despair for 7 turns. So with Sockets goes down to 4. So we're going to use the Sengoku special to give us an orb boost, and then we can use our super typing of Smoker to extend that for 2 turns, as we aren't going to be able to kill Bardo in 1 turn. So we are going to need that orb boost for the next turn. Utilizing Smoker's super typing does help out quite a bit. It isn't the greatest super typing that there ever was, but the fact that he can go up to a 5 times captain, I think it's a 5 times captain for quick units, does make him fairly usable. But just I would much rather use Sugar. Like I would just like, to be honest, like his super typing compared to Sugar super typing just isn't all that crash hot. So on to Treble now. Treble gives us 3 turns of paralysis, and we're going to remove that with our Pudding unit. Pudding also gives us a full board of Quick Orbs, as we did manage to keep the Quick Orb on her, as well as using her crewmate ability that gives, like, keeps the Quick Orb every time she uses a special. So, every time she hits a perfect. So after that, we're going to use a Smoker special to give us an attack boost, and then we're just going to turn pretty much everyone into bears. Now, ideally, what you probably want to do here is actually turn Smoker and Bardo Cavendish into bears as well, because I just don't see you guys, well, I just don't see this team wiping this particular stage in 1 turn. Now, the reason I didn't turn them into bears is because I didn't want them to turn, like, I didn't want to not have their special at the end, but I've just realized now that because Doffy's on a 3-turn cooldown, you can just, like, utilize the bears anyway to take out the lackeys around the outside. Now, we just had enough, like, tanking capabilities there to tank a turn, but ideally, you just want to stay as Cavendish and then just let the bears just blast through that stage so you can move on to the final stage. Against the final stage now, we are going to use our Cavendish special, or Bardo Cavendish special, to give us our driven units a 2.25 times attack boost. And then we can use our Smoker special to give us an orb boost. So the way Smoker works is that when we get if we have an orb boost or we have an attack boost, he does the opposite. So the fact that Bardo Cavendish give us an attack boost, he's going to give us an orb boost for our quick units. This whole team is quick because we are staying in the Cavendish form. And he does a bunch of damage too, so you can just wipe out one of the lackeys here. I do use his super typing as well to sort of carry over the effects. It's not overly necessary, as we do manage to just wipe out Doffy in 1 turn. So there you guys go. That was Smoker taking on the Garp's Challenge Heavenly Demon 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. I thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will catch you all in the next one. Lights!